Another great Saturday with Crockett and AV. When you see the C,
you know it's me, and when you hear the C, it's Dr. Crockett and
AV. Of course, it is back to school time, Mike. So first of all, I want to shout out to everybody going back to school. Kels, Lil Crockett, Lil Bro.
Come on now.
I don't know what else to call it, but I know you're getting ready to go back to class. That much I do know.
Come on, it's a real thing, and I just got to say, I want every parent that's out there spending all of their money to make sure that their kids got everything that they need to go to the school. We praying for you. Yes. May your bankrolls forever increase, that you may be able to continue to provide. You hear me? Because it's real right now.
In other words, get out of my house.
Come on now.
Spend all you got.
Come on, man. That's what it is, man. I'm in on 3 pair of shoes and 2 weeks worth of school clothes and 2 weeks worth of play clothes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Mike. It's a good thing because you and I growing up, we grew up in some difficult times. So we didn't get a chance to enjoy a lot of the extra stuff. Some stuff for some people were handed down.
Yeah.
Or you either got a couple of pair of jeans, a few shirts, and a pair of shoes that you better make last.
Come on, man. That's how I would. Now I'm gonna make you laugh for real. Nowadays they be like, oh man, well all my stuff's still good that I already got. I'm living in abundance now, you know what I'm saying? I got enough school clothes and enough play clothes. You did?
Got some stuff.
And look at me, then I go call it play clothes. They grown. No, I got me some outside clothes. Some don't wear the school clothes.
Don't wear the school, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But definitely want everybody to have a great year coming up, and know it's going to be a good one. Man. And just definitely wishing for success. As always, Mike, we love to start the show off with, we trust that you will.
Yes.
Get your trust in order so your will can have some real life, because some people have wills, but the will is really dead. It's really useless when somebody comes and contests it.
Doc, man, the will, the will is a beautiful thing because it's great once you sit down and meditate and take the time to put the list out of how you want it to go, organize it properly, but don't negate that time by not putting it in a trust. Mm-hmm. Because nobody has to live by it if it's not inside of a trust. Anybody can contest it. You understand me? Even the person that you got on the joint to function as your executive, they could not feel right about some things. You know what I'm saying?
I want to change their mind in the midst of it. I wanted to get that right there. They didn't give that to me in the will, but I feel this belongs to me.
Man, and then they go to work. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, once you put it inside of a trust, then all of your wishes are protected and it can't be contested. Mm-hmm. And understand that what we got going on in the community now with the leadership that we have as far as the United States goes with this particular bill that didn't pass, I want to say some things in there in regards to your inheritance.
Yeah.
They're saying that if your family leaves you a property, you have to prove that you able to pay for the taxes, or you can't receive the property. It's some conversation like that. I'm still studying it, so I don't want to say. I'm gonna say allegedly for the people listening, but I want to gain a clear understanding of that. But once you put it in a trust, it's not in your name. So a trust can hold it. They can't take it out the trust. See, all their property in trust.
Right.
So they cool with all of this back and forth.
Do you think they're taking advantage of something that has been going on, we've seen for generations? Because how many people have we seen lose houses to the taxes not being paid? Man, I feel like it's like a loophole for them saying, well, it's happened so often, so we need to put something in place to take care of that.
Well, not only are you correct when you ask me, I feel I get to give my opinion.
Yeah.
Right? So my opinion is this. What they're doing is creating more, all of it is a red tape play, right? So if I can't make a law against it, I can red tape it to make you not face it, right? So we already, everybody dealing with working out. Do you get up and work out every day? For real, are you keeping yourself? You don't get up and do it. So they try and put things in the way to get you not to get up and deal with, right? So that's what red tape really is. So this is just some more red tape for you to deal with, because now you need a trust to protect the property so nobody can take it from you when you're trying to leave it, period now.
Right.
The property situation is definitely changing. But again, I got to say allegedly, I ain't finished studying the bill to be able to give you the permanent conversation. But I encourage you to read it for yourself gain an understanding. Google does what Google does. Ask Google, what does the big beautiful bill say about real estate inheritance, and see what pops up, and it'll tell you some things right out of that bill, and then you can pull up the entire bill itself and read it and study it for yourself, so you can see how it literally impacts you in your life personally as a citizen. And then the one thing that I do like about all of the stuff that's going on in today with the issues that we're facing regarding being an American citizen, right? It's showing you how you are detached from the government and how you are attached to the government and how you can function inside of this society being separate or together and how it all works. So I appreciate that because you feel the presidency now. Yeah. Whether you like it or not, and you need to realize how it's going to impact your economy directly. People hear the word economy and don't even really know what it means and how it apply to them versus their money.
Because you have one.
Right.
You want to accept it, believe it, or not. You have an economy. Yeah.
And you participate in your local and global economy.
Yeah, period.
Yeah. So, but with this particular presidency, we are learning that because he going to make you feel it wherever you at.
You say, my vote or lack thereof, you feeling it.
Come on, period, the end. You gonna feel it. You feeling the power of your vote right now. You feeling the power of how somebody in office can impact your life directly in your house right now. And then you feeling how you need to run your kingdom and stand up against whatever is coming against you in your home.
And that's why we're saying to you, you gotta be able to manage and make sure that you distribute your assets right. Yeah. Trust is like the legal vehicle for you. And people always ask too, are they flexible? Can I make changes within the trust as well?
Well, the trust and will that we have, man, you can change it every day if you want to. Right, and I always try and bring up the light changes, the ones we like, right? You have another grandkid, right? Bam, you want to add that grandkid, so you got to move some things around. You acquire another asset, right? You want to go ahead and put that in the will, like everybody know Crockett like jewelry, so I might go buy me another piece, right? Well, with that particular piece, little Crockett that needs to be added to the list for Kale. I'm sorry, my God, Kale, right?
Come on, man.
Y'all pray for me.
You want to go to the principal's office?
Your main name is Kale. He got bass in his voice and he slamming with two hands. Yeah.
Call him right now.
Yeah. But that's the vibe. So, this trust and will thing, man, everybody that has anything needs to have a trust and will. Now, what I love about the station that we on today, I can tell y'all, for $700, that's all it costs is $700. You get your trust, your will, your power of attorney, your HIPAA authorization, your healthcare surrogate document, and your advance directive. You understand me? So I definitely want you guys to understand and know that you got access to everything that you need for less than what you spend on groceries a month.
And I need you to go ahead and make that call, 281-576-9119, 281-576-9119, 281-576-9119. And again, if you just joined us on Let's Talk Business with Crockett and AV, we hype on this each and every week because we want to make sure, as Mike said, that you have your finances, your business in order, so that when that time comes, I don't care who you are, you want to leave this earth eventually.
Come on, man.
When that time comes, you don't want to put your parents, you want to put your kids or grandkids or whoever in a bad situation. So, Mike, once again, just reiterate to those who may just be tapping in right now, because they'll say, well, if I got a will, Mike, why do I need that trust? I got the will, Mike. They told me I need a will. Will is here, Mike. I got the will. It's in order, baby. Everything is outlined in the will.
And that's a beautiful thing. But now anybody in the world can sue your will. They can file a lawsuit. I done seen it so many times. Man, people can overhear what you put in the will. Right? And then behind overhearing what you leaving somebody, you ain't hear, they showing up and filing a lawsuit and you ain't seen them in forever. You know what I'm saying? You got what they call it, second, third, and fourth cousins, right?
Just have it over here.
Filing paperwork, man, to see what they can do because they know what you had, But there's no reason for the people that you leave behind to go through that for less than what you would pay in groceries a month, especially right now because the school started back, man. I went to go buy a bag of chips. It was $7. I was hot.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of my favorites are that high.
Yeah. They trying to look. Then they gonna tell you. Watch this now. I'm gonna tell you how they pushing them chips like they drugs. But if you buy 4 packs, you can get it for $10. This one bag is $6. But if you buy 4 bags and take it home and eat it all, you can get it for 10.
Yep.
I said, man, get out of my face. I put the chips down and got me an apple.
Yeah, you got that's normally how we do. Be like,
come on, man.
I'm gonna go and let that go by.
Yeah.
Because for one, that's open up the story, but the half the bag is empty. So
come on now.
I add the top.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, I don't want 4 bags. I really don't. Yeah.
Come on. I shouldn't have had the one. I'm ready to pay for now.
So for 10, no. So Mike, I gotta ask you too. Explain to us, what is a probate and how does that whole process?
Okay, so probate is when somebody filed a lawsuit against your will. Right, so your will is really executed through the courts, right? All of this stuff is court system stuff when it comes to being issued. That's why if there is no will, the courts get involved because they're involved already anyway.
Yeah. Right.
The only thing that protects your wishes is a trust. So now, once you have a trust, inside that trust, you have somebody that delegates exactly what's going to happen, right? So you've already elected someone to police the will, right? And that's what it is.
Is it important then to have that power of attorney?
Yeah. Oh my God, the power of attorney. I
got 5 kids. Like everybody should be able to.
And so, and here's the thing with having 5 kids. One of them crazy. I'm gonna say it because I got children too, and one of mine crazy. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he believe he going to the NBA no matter what nobody say.
I'm not getting into that.
You understand me? So
I'm stepping out.
Yeah. So, and I'm saying that to say this here. You already know what your kids are capable of. So, but if you put it in writing and you put the will in writing, now, and anybody tries to enter into probate, anybody try to contest the will and put it in the probate, right? They can if it's not inside the trust because it's just a list of your wishes. Right? But once you put it inside their trust and then you line up everything the way it's supposed to be inside their trust, they can't contest it regardless of how they feel.
I love it. 281-576-9119. Let's get it started right now. 281-576-9119. Is there a way that somebody can avoid probate, Mike? Is that possible?
Get a trust. Get a trust. I trust that you will. Yeah. What avoids probate is putting it inside of a probate protection trust. You got 2 different kinds of trust. Well, there's a zillion different kinds of trust under these definitions. You got your probate protection trust, and then you got your asset protection trust. If you got plenty of assets, then you need a different type of trust. Well, why you mention the asset protection trust? That's for those who own commercial buildings, several of them people who own apartment complexes, several of them people who have hundreds of millions of dollars in bank accounts. Those particular people need a different type of asset protection, right? But for those of you who own 2-3 pieces of property paid off free and clear, or you got notes on those particular pieces of property, right? And you got a few accounts with some money in it, right? Then for that you need a probate protection trust because it doesn't need that level of protection. So when you had a probate protection trust and you put the will inside of your probate protection trust, now you're protected from probate. But if you don't have a will, you're not protected from probate. And if you do have a will, you're not protected from probate. You're only protected from probate once you have a probate protection trust.
We're trying to get you protected right now. 281-576-9119, 281-576-9119. And Mike, you got professionals in place to answer all the questions that people may have when they call.
Shout out to Corbin Wiley. Yeah, I got a strong team, man. Yeah. First of all, I just want to say, man, I appreciate my entire team. I got over 30 people that work for me diligently to make sure that we take care of the community. Yeah. So from behind the camera lens to in front of the camera lens into all 3 offices throughout the city, as well as to all of the locations that we're at and all of our pop-up locations, we have an excellent staff, and I appreciate each of you.
All right, 281-576-9119, 281-576-9119. We want you to secure the family legacy with the trust and will. And speaking of, my man Casey has just stepped into the building.
Yeah, Casey in the building.
And getting ready to talk with us about securing not only his family legacy, but I know he got a great business as well, Mike.
Yeah. Now, see, the beautiful thing, Casey came through with him and his people, and they got their trust and will, right? So I want you, Casey, go ahead and just tell us how important is it to you that you and your bloodline got everything covered?
Well, personally, I feel very protected.
Yeah.
Our stuff is in place.
Beautiful.
I'm as a young man, I'm starting to learn about my body, my health.
Yeah.
So I did colonoscopy.
Yeah, shout out to that. Praise God. You know we believe in being healthy up here. Shout out to the health insurance.
Urge everybody to go and get it.
Yeah.
It's really not as bad as
I'm
you
going to
think.
say that again. Tell them it's not as bad as
It's not as bad as you think, man. I honestly gonna tell you, for 3 years it's been on my mind, and I'm telling myself, I'm gonna go. Then I started sounding like a rucker.
Right. Yeah.
All of us. I'm saying all of us. Yeah.
So I had a moment by myself,
Yeah.
and I really, really got down into it, thought about it, and I was like, you know what? The hell with it. Whatever happened, happened.
Yeah.
You know what was my fear?
What?
The answers I'm gonna get when I'm done.
That's what it is.
That's the fear.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something about the colonoscopy. Because like I said, I'm going to urge you to go do it. I wish I was in your face to keep pushing you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But listen, the worst thing about a colonoscopy is the day before. You're going to be on a liquid diet. That's it. You're on a liquid diet.
Wow.
You just can't eat.
Yeah. And my trip was I've been saying this, and when I got mine done a few months back, I was telling them when we was drinking that stuff. I was like, man, it had a little flavor taste to it. Did you always have a little flavor in my trip?
Bro, it's not as bad as you think. It's not as bad as you think.
Okay.
Let me tell you the best thing about a colonoscopy. See, when you wake up from that colonoscopy, you probably gonna want to tell the doctor, man, can you put me back to sleep?
More, sleep.
Man, that's the best sleep I ever had, bro.
Yeah.
I felt like I was a kid again. Because before you go do your colonoscopy, they knock you out for a little bit. Maybe about 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I woke up, bro. I'm telling you, I want to go back to sleep. It felt so good.
Yeah.
I even forgot about the colonoscopy, what I was there for. I just woke up and got dressed. I almost felt like I was at one of my girls' house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But let me tell you, man, go get yourself checked. You're going to feel so good afterwards.
Come on, man.
Yeah, and I love it, man. Thank you for it, because that's a part of that family legacy as well. As you step forward into, you want to be here long as you can to leave the legacy behind. But as you said, just as important as going to get your colon, you got to make sure that your assets and stuff that you're leaving behind is taken care of. So I'm glad that y'all, as a family, walked into the office.
You're right about that, man. I just had mine, my 2 siblings. We feel real good about it, because a couple of weeks before we went and put the thing in the trust, we went and get us a written will.
Okay.
We thinking we good.
Yeah.
So I started talking to my mentor and letting him know. He was like, well, you know what's a trust? Yeah, I trust that I got a will.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I started getting more into it. He started running the knowledge to me, and I was like, man, you know what? That do sound kind of about right. Because anybody can put something on the paper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you got it in the trust,
They can't bust
but
it.
you can't do nothing to it.
Yeah.
So me and my siblings, we got that done, and I'm gonna tell you something else. This weekend, man, we gone, all 3 of us, and buy us a plot.
Say it again.
Buy us a plot.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Red plot.
Yeah.
Like you say, one day we gotta go.
We gotta go. Yeah, everything's got to be in order. And there's some things you think about when and Mike have talked about this before. When we're young, we like kills, we thinking, we got a long life. You're not thinking about plots and
none of that.
Funeral packages, wills, trust. You ain't thinking about all that.
You living.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But Mike, the reality is, we got to put the stuff in order.
Period.
Put your stuff in
Man,
order.
showing up as you born, man. You born to go see him. Now you got to go back where you came from.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Ashes are ashes and dust is dust, brother.
You ain't got to lay it out like that, though.
Yeah. But see, it's cool as long as you enjoying your life. See, the one thing that I like, you hear each one of us, right? You hear enjoying each one of us because we enjoying our life, man. So these things that we got to take care of to make sure that they enjoy the fruits of our labor is important.
Yeah.
You did? So we making sure that everything stay in place. I love the fact that you're taking care of your health. Everybody knows that health insurance is our thing around here.
Yes, sir.
This is a gentleman that's not only has health insurance, but is using his health insurance, going to go get his colon check, man. And congratulations to you.
Yeah,
We
man.
appreciate that, brother.
Thank you.
For real, we celebrate and appreciate that, and we encourage everybody listening to do the same thing, man.
Take care of your health.
Come on, man. Take care of your health period to the end. And if you need anything, if you need some health insurance and you don't have it, 281-576-9119, 281-576-9119. We're going to make sure we get you some health care, and most of you qualify for health care for free. I just want to drop that dime. Now, talking about this trust and will, now tell us how did you get your sisters to get involved coming in with you on one accord?
Well, about 2 months ago, I try to think, further ahead.
Right.
We all do that, but how serious you gonna take it?
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get him and tell him I'm cooking. bring up the conversation. So I brought up the conversation and it kicked off from right there.
That's good.
Because I was talking real talk to him. I was like, if something happened, at the time it happened, and your stuff not in order, you got to worry about grieving. You got to come up with some money. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff start adding up. So you get that important, some big bills out the way. When the time comes, you just grieve. You'll feel so much better too because of what you put in place.
And you know what, too, Casey? I'm glad you said that because, Mike, we got to have these honest conversations, as you said, Mike, with having a power of attorney in your family, knowing which child is responsible. I think we need to have these honest conversations about what you really have. Because it's a bad thing to find out when somebody died and we don't have nothing in place. Trying to pay for a funeral, trying to pay for service. Now like you said, let's get together, let's eat, but let's have a real talk.
Man, and that's
so we see where we are.
So and being that you said it that way, and we all three entrepreneurs sitting here, I'm gonna really bring it up, and I'm gonna bring it up literally, right? There's plenty of entrepreneurs out here that's maxed out. And their kids don't know it. And their spouses don't know it, and their families don't know it. So it look like they got plenty of money. They having everything that cross their mind, but they maxed out. They living on the maximum of their credit. They not even leveraging their credit. They floating themselves while they trying to run their business. And they don't have what they need in place.
They putting that image out there.
Man, for every one of y'all race to me. Spend this $700. You understand me? And make sure that what you have cost them. See, I'm gonna tell you what happened to an entrepreneur. I'm gonna talk real entrepreneur. Talk to you now. So when you see an entrepreneur and he got everything right, but he can be asset heavy, and cash light. He leveraged with his credit. But he got everything that you want to see. They riding planes and jets and boats maxed out now. You understand what I'm saying? But them assets are theirs. Now, they not trying to sell none of their assets. They paid off the things that they got loans on, but they got more equity in. You know what I'm saying? They only own 20 and 25%. The rest of the money is something that can be inherited, right? But they haven't sat down to do the trust and will. And I'm going to say this for all of y'all. We take credit cards over here for y'all to pay for their trust and will. So come on, man. Spend this. Come swipe that $700 and get your trust and your will together to make sure that even though you maxed out, your kids and your spouse and the bloodline can benefit without any strings attached. That's just a real thing.
And not to cut into you, just want to say something I've seen quite a few times out of my life growing up with family members or friends or whoever done passed. Then you have arguments at you know what I'm saying? That don't look good. You got one person wanting more than this, and he wants something you ain't earned it. You trying to just collect.
It's entitlement at its finest.
They owe me this.
I've been there.
Man, you can do it, man. Just if you a man, I always encourage a man. Hey, bro, be a man. You know, don't ask for no help. Go be a man by yourself. Because I was thrown out in the jungle. I didn't like it, but I found my sense of humor. And I thank my parents for that. You know, thank you for throwing me out. Because I had to go out there and find it. Because I always did. I never wanted nobody to give me. Give me. Because you know when somebody want to give you something, they going to kind of look at it, hey, you remember?
Come on, man. What a leash look like?
You remember?
What a human leash look like?
You appreciate it more. When
You know, and that's like from right from wrong. You know, you do wrong, you always going to be on the wrong side. If you do right, it's hard to do the right thing, but it's always rewarding.
Come on now. So, and you know what I'm saying? To whom much is given, much is required. You understand me? And if you out here acquiring all these assets behind doing the right thing, the requirement is that you need to go ahead and sit down and do your will and trust. You understand me? If God then gave you the opportunity, bless you with the tools and talents that you need to succeed, to amass the wealth that you have, you need to take the moment and sit down and be a wise steward over what you've been trusted with.
Yes, sir.
Man, and take care of this trust and will.
People look at you different.
Come on now. You're going to look at yourself different once it's behind you.
Man, I got my stuff in order. 576-9119, 281-576-9119. Call right now, Crockett and Sons. We can get this started. 281-576-9119. Got about 3 minutes left. What would you say, brother, to those, brother Casey, to those who may be hesitating? Because I know sometimes when we hear, like you said, we got the will done. Yeah. Do I really need to get a trust done? Sometimes people are hesitant about that moving.
Well, if you're hesitant, man, I'm gonna say you're on the right path. I was gonna say, don't just hesitate, but you're on the right path. So keep hesitating, because you're trying to find yourself. Find yourself in a room. Go sit down somewhere, closed doors, or if the person that you know you can talk to that person, get your motivation on, go do it. Yeah. I promise you're going to feel a whole lot better afterwards.
What did your sister say after you were able to, you not only have that conversation, but y'all were able to go into the office and got everything in order and done? I'm sure the feeling for them, it had to be a sense of relief.
Well, I heard, whew.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's up with the whew? I know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? And then my sister going to be like, whew, I'm glad I get mine done. But my first sister didn't say it, but she went, whew. So I was like, don't you feel better? They were like, So now you ain't got to worry about nobody coming at your stuff. Our stuff stay in the family. Even though we all get along, you know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody finna come, this mine, that's mine. Yeah. Right. I already got the names down on paper, who gonna get what, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna divide it out for everybody.
I love it.
Because afterwards, I ain't gonna care, because I'm gonna be gone. Y'all gonna be down here fighting about it. So don't fight about it, man. Be real people. If you want something that bad, just man up and go earn it yourself. The opportunities is out there, but get that trust.
Yeah,
especially with family people.
And I'm gonna drop a dime just to put some on your mind while you're considering it, right? Pick your trustee.
Yeah.
Think about who your trustee gonna be. Mm-hmm. You know who all you got in your family. You know your kids. You know your brothers, your sisters, your cousins. You understand me? And even if you have to go outside your family to find the right person to be the trustee, that's cool. Whatever you got to do in order to make sure that your wishes are executed, because that is the goal. Sometimes we try to be right instead of trying to win.
Yeah,
right? And the goal is to win. And if the goal is to win, get over your emotions and make the wisest decision. Wisdom is an emotionless decision. Make the wisest decision that you can for the next generation. Because, see, your contribution is a 100-year contribution to your bloodline. So you want to stay in your bloodline for 100 years.
I love it. 281-576-9119. 281-576-9119. Give the number to your business too. I own
a fire safety company. I provide safety equipment for commercial buildings. My number is 713-998-8149. My name is Casey. Again, my number is 713-998-8149.
All right, you have a website as well?
I'm sure I do.
Okay, I got you. We'll get that number one more time.
713-998-8149. I got a guy that works in my office. He keeps up with all that stuff, because sometimes I spin screws and I got customers calling me and I got to keep up with Crockett. Yeah. And I'm thinking that's all a bunch of Crockett. So, that's Crockett.
Lord have mercy. 576-91-19. Let's talk business with Crockett and AV when you see the C.
You know it's me, and when you hear the C, it's Crockett and AV. And catch us on C&S Cares TV. You understand me? YouTube. You can see KC there.
And that's no Crockett.
Man, ain't gonna leave you with no dust. Just get that trust.
Yeah.